Right, we're at Tailem Bend at the moment, and we're just doing a little bit of a walk around. We're going to show you some of the big things that Tailem Bend has to offer.
Yep.
So we're going to start off with the Tailem Bend Uneek Animals.
Unique, spelled U-N-E-E-K.
Well, here we go.
They're all numbered.
So if you want to get some unique animals, this will be the place to get them, wouldn't it?
Kangaroos are made out of metal and
we've got an emu and stuff over there. Check these out.
Fiberglass, I guess. Eagle.
Oh,
eagle's got some.
That's a bit,
that's a bit nasty.
Bit nasty, yeah. And we've got the emu and kangaroo.
And all birds and tawny frogmouth.
It's pretty good.
Cockatoo. Pelicans.
And just across the, just behind us here is an old train.
Yep.
And if we look back where we've come from, the train station is just up there, which we'll have a little look at in a minute. So this is the Tailem Bend Uneek Animals. Okay, this one is for all you train enthusiasts. We have come across an RX class steam locomotive that was built in England in 1913.
It ran until 1965 and has been here since November 67 here at the playground.
Wow, that's not a bad looking little train. It's just a shame that these trains actually fall into such disrepair, but I guess the cost of actually restoring them would prohibit anyone from even considering it. But it's a beautiful piece of history. So we're going to move on to the next bit and find out what else is in Tailem Bend. Well, we found something else that's big here. It's called Cosi the Rhino. So we'll check that out. A big little fella, isn't he? What do you think, Robin?
It's a rhino.
That's a good deduction there. Alright, we found something big in Tailem Bend. Now there's one other thing that we want to show you. Yep. Now we've got to find it, but we're going to have a look. Yep. But another interesting thing here that we found, just on the serious side, there is plenty of EV charging ports here, and also there is a ferry. I'm going to have to be quick here because the ferry is just crossing as we speak. Have to go over past these EV chargers, but you can see in the distance the ferry going across. So again, they take the cars, and again it's a free ferry. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so now we have come to
found something big,
something quite large. I'd like you to meet the big olive.
Big olive, good old olive.
Well, there's a couple of them there,
and I'll show you how big they are.
Well, yep, they're quite large. So that's a big olive. So yeah, apparently this place does the olives, and usually you can go in, but
being a holiday,
it looks as though they might be selling.
No, I think,
or leasing some part of it anyway.
Parts of it. I think there's.
Yeah. Anyway, if anybody knows what's happening down here, put that in the comments below, because it's quite interesting.
It's a big olive.
All right. We'll leave the big olive right here. Okay, I think we've found out what's happened to the big olive. Robin's just done some investigation on the internet, and apparently I think they closed during COVID and basically haven't recovered.
We haven't reopened or haven't bothered. There's a sister one in Adelaide apparently, so maybe the olives all go there.
Yeah. Oh well, there is a board that was up on the fence there. I'll just show you what that says. That here it is now, and yeah, so it looks like it is closed permanently, and all the big olives are just hanging around
It's
now.
quite a big factory too. It's a lot of space.
Yeah, a lot of food processing plant it'd suit, but
Yeah, because it's all geared up for that.
So that's a shame. But look, anyway, we shall move on and we'll find out what else we can find.
What else we can find
in Tailem Bend.
Yep.
Well, we just had to stop because this is a pretty amazing sight, isn't it, Robin? I don't know whether you guys can see it. I don't know whether the GoPro can pick it up, but check out that rainbow.
We've been rainbow chasing all day. They've been following us, haven't they? Rainbows. That's amazing. Very bright.
Really incredible.
Very. It's a double one, actually. I don't know if it showed up the double.
Yeah, as Robin said, there's one above it as well, but I don't know whether the GoPro will pick that up, but boy, that looks incredible. Well, the golden oldies are now chasing rainbows.
Somewhere over the rainbow. We're looking for the pot of gold.
If we could, actually, where that tree is, that's where the pot of gold is, I reckon.
Yeah, just behind there. The rainbow's really bright, and it looks like it's just over there.
Okay, guys, if you don't hear from us, you know we found the pot of gold. Well, we've been driving around Tailem Bend,
Looking at things.
looking at all sorts of things, but we really had to go to one place that's most iconic in this area, which is the Tailem Bend racetrack. And there it is. So we're going to go inside, we're going to have a little look around and see what we can find. But this is really an iconic racetrack, and if you have a little look around here, even in the car park, it's pretty
huge.
Pretty huge.
Special. There's like looks like a bar that you can have there at some point, functions and
so there's not too many people here, and what we have actually found out, or what we did find out, is that this is also a hotel as well. Rydges Pit Lane Hotel, the Bend. So this is a pretty
obviously the shape of the racetrack.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The way they've written it.
Yeah. So I think that might end all the big things of Tailem Bend.
At the moment, yeah.
So until we can find some more, I think we'll just go inside and have a little look and
yes.
See what other goodies.
See what else there is, yeah.
Well, we're currently in the Motorsport Museum and we're going to have a look at some of these magnificent cars. Lamborghini, Mercedes AMG. These are a bit dark. Let's go and have a look at some lighter ones. This is actually in the hotel lobby.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
There's one car, look, there's one car we've got to have a look at, and that's this one here. It is absolutely amazing. First of all, we'll have a look and see what it is. It is a McLaren Senna. Check that out. What a vehicle. And then they've got some of the old school cars, which are all quite nice, all in showroom condition. So yeah, it's quite good. So yeah, it's part of the Rydges Hotel. That's the reception up there. We're actually going to take a little wander up the top and see if we can have a look at the track. We've been told we can go to level 4 and have a look at the track. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to have a look at this track, and we're almost getting there. 3, level 4. I don't know what to expect.
No,
when those doors open.
I didn't know what to expect when we came in here.
Oh, wrong way. Okay. Oh wow. So we can actually see the whole track from up here. Oh, the grandstands.
Well.
Wow.
In and out.
That is one large track. And if we have a look over on the other side, wow, it's pretty good. And we've even got the Australian flag flying today, which is nice. Oh, and a heliport over there for the race car drivers to come in, I guess, or the VIPs. Pit lane. So yes, we are definitely at the Bend.
Yeah, this is really huge.
This is incredible, isn't it?
It is, and it's a hotel here that's open all the time,
Yeah.
like for people to stay. Just stay. Like we could stay here tonight if we wanted to. And on obviously race days, it's pretty packed.
Well, it'll be pretty packed.
Yeah, so that probably be booked out with all the drivers and that. But yeah, during the rest of the time, it's just open to the everyday people that want to stay here.
So come and stay here.
Yeah.
No, this is great. All right, we'll go and investigate a little bit more of Tailem Bend. Well, this is the Apex Dining. This is where all the race car drivers will dine, I'm sure. And the other good part about it is you get a great view of all the cars down there.
And with the sun coming through, it's nice. And then just down there, you'll see.
And we've got some more stuff, so let's just have a little wander.
Too much of a wander, maybe.
And that's more of the restaurant.
Yeah, then you're in a bit of a...
And they've got their kitchen area, which is quite nice. And these are the suites, I'm guessing. And the windows out here give you a good view of the car park, which I don't think is that important.
And a whole lot of photos of various
All the
winners
race
or
cars.
something. Yeah.
Well, I think we've done this. This is quite good.
Track development. So 2018 was still being
Yeah, they're developing the track. All right, we'll head back now and see what else we can find. Okay, instead of taking the lift, we'll go down the stairs this time. So we're coming back into the main foyer area. That's where all the cars are. I mean, how many hotels have this many cars parked in here? And these are really
some of them
awesome looking cars.
Yeah, and some are for sale and some aren't. So there'd be quite a bit of money sitting here.
Yeah. Wow, it's incredible, isn't it? And some of these cars are for sale and some are not.
This one's not.
It's the Porsche 918 Spider.
For Martini.
Martini. That's pretty good. Now, we're going to sneak over here because we've got the lights on now and we can actually have a look at some of these other cars. That looks like a special one for Tailem Bend. Number 7. And again, that one's not for sale. And we also have the podium. So we've got the podium here, and looks like we've got the #1 Oz Travel Log Navigator. All right, now what else have we got? Oh, this must be the... Sorry?
Authorised persons only.
Yes. All right. Well, we're back at the caravan park now. It is getting a bit later.
It's a little bit fresh, the wind a bit fresh now.
Yeah, it's about 4:30, 4:45. And yeah, the caravan park's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
We'll show you through some of the facilities, the toilet facilities and shower facilities a little bit later. But yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Just looking back, it's a brand new caravan park. Everything just looks absolutely pristine, and the sites that are just here are probably the dearer sites. They've got the view, and just check out
Without
that
having
view.
to walk to it.
That is absolutely amazing. Got the old windmill down there. There's a walkway to the island which you can go on, and yeah, and over there I think is where the ferry goes backwards and forwards, which hopefully later on we might actually take a trip on that.
That's a different ferry to the other one.
Yeah. So there's a couple of free ferries here, so if you want that experience, yeah, Tailem Bend's not a bad place to come and have a little look around. This would have to be one of the cleanest lot of toilets or shower blocks I've ever come across. Pretty cool. So yeah, all lovely and clean. Good place to come there. And how's this for a campsite? Pretty clean. So we're at site P513. Over on the other side there's some other campsites that have a bit of a view, but we're quite happy where we are. So let's get inside. It's a little chilly out here.